Am I a boy? Am I a boy? Like, hey, let me go there. Or not. Because I'm so tea. Oh, here I go acting ghetto. Let me get myself together. Hold on, I'm trying to find the angles. I'm trying to. Okay, I might give myself like. Okay, I'm trying to see if I want to do glasses on or glasses off. Y'all know we might have to do glasses. I need them though. I can't see. I can't see, but you know what? We just gonna until I need them. We just gonna go no glasses. Cause I'm sorry, but y'all, I'm 5 and like I've been telling myself like I'm gonna enjoy my last few months being 25 to the fullest. But like, that is okay. Let me go. I'm sorry. Anyway, so hey y'all. By the title, let me drink some water. Let me drink some water, bro. Hello. I'm just fuck. Oh my god, sorry. As you can see, by the time I read ancient numbers. Okay, y'all. So when I first learned numerology, early 20s, and I kind of told the story before. This is when I was living at two places at one time, y'all. So I knew that I was called to, get into numbers because for some reason, I don't know, numbers was just calling my spirit, calling my soul. So I'm like, let's tap into that. So I'm jump straight in. I don't really think it's too much I need to do think I need to mention, like I mentioned in one of my other videos, the number 0 technically is not a number because it's 0, but me personally included in my numerology because I feel like existence is the number 0. I feel like it's like the ultimate feminine energy because anything can come from 0, even though nothing can come from 0. Because 4 plus 0 is 4. But then 4 is 0. So honestly, I get oh my god. Anyways, I give credit where it's due, and I still give time of day. So we're gonna go over 0 briefly. We're not yes we are. We are gonna spend time on 0. Why not? All right, so I'm sorry, but I just like I did a music video. I believe I can fly. All right, so I need to calm down. I'm sorry, but I need to calm down. Yeah, I just feel so cute. Okay, because y'all know I've been having my locks for a minute. I haven't had a wig in a minute. Like, bro, hello. Please, Angel, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. All right, so let's start, y'all. Let's start with the number 0. So I have my 2 markers here today. We're getting real technical. I'm gonna show y'all how I did it. So I want to start with this one. Basically, all right, let me just write. I'm gonna write all of the numbers down. That's what I'm gonna do first. I don't know if I'm gonna do it like we can. All right, so we got 1. We're gonna start with 0 though. 0, and then we got the number 1. Bear with me. 2, 3, 4. All right. Period, Pooh. Okay, so starting with 0, y'all. So when you look at honestly, I can't start with 0 because 0 is not really a good example of how to read numbers. It's not. I'm gonna come. We're gonna do 0 at the end. How about that? Or after 2. I don't know. But anyways, okay. So let's start with the number 1. All right. So in numerology, the number 1 is the beginning. And this is the beginning because obviously it starts the number wheel, the number cycle. And you think about this is how you have to think about really any interpretation of any type of reading. When you're feeling something that is a start, is beginning, you have to take it all the way down to its initiation. That you have to literally go underneath the surface. What does it mean to be a new beginning? Like, where is it coming from? What is this new beginning? Like, what does it feel like? What is meant to be from this new beginning? Like what is logic? What is the DNA? What is the source of life for this number 1? Think about numerology. Well, at least we're gonna start with number 1. At least the number 1. So number 1 for me, every time I see number 1, I always know either somebody just completed a cycle and working towards something new, great, and beautiful. I do think it's important for me to mention, there's polarities to everything. So you can't have one thing without having the other. Like, you can't have love without having hate. You can't have the sun without having the moon. Like you can't have money without having the opportunity to be broke. Like y'all get what I'm saying? Can y'all see my locks? Yes, you can. Hold up, y'all. Let me get myself together. Just act like you can't see it. Anyways, but anyway, so yeah, you can't have. I'm saying okay, a magnet is the perfect example. You can't have north without the south, and that's basically what I'm trying to say. Like you just can't have one without the other. So when you have a new beginning, you have an ending, and when you have a grand beginning, you also have the potentiality for a grand catastrophe. Like that's just life. Like that's just law. Like that's just so. The number one is pretty self-explanatory when it comes to reading numbers. And I taught myself how to read numbers by genuinely just looking at them, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and move to number 2, and I'm going to show y'all exactly how I did it. This is where the magic happens. Okay. All right, let me show y'all this. Okay, so when you are reading numbers, you see how I wrote the number 1 over the number 2? I did that because it's imperative for me personally. I'm a visual type of person, and honestly, when I look at the number 1, I'm looking at the number 1. You can look. Hold up. You can look at the number 1, and you can see how it has its own structure. Like it literally has. I call this part right here the head, y'all. I call this intelligent part, and then I call the 1 the actual body, the body. Like I call that the body, and I call this the bottom, the legs. Like if this was a person, head, body, bottom. You know what I'm saying? And then what I like to do, because this is the beginning, that's why I said I couldn't start with the number 0, because that's not how I taught myself. But as you can see, so the number 1 has like a whole thing going on, and when I drew the number 1 on the number 2, this is the beginning of all of these numbers. I started to realize like a pattern here. And the pattern I started to realize is, you see how the bottom of this 2 still has the same creation from number 1. I thought that was interesting. And then you see how the top, aka the head, is now curved. And then you see how the 2 is now a curve. It's not any longer straight. So this is also now getting into the energy of numbers. Either it's masculine or it's feminine. And the number 1, I'm gonna let y'all guess. I'm gonna leave you like 2 seconds to guess. Okay, you should have guessed by now. The number 1 is masculine. And the number 1 is masculine because obviously it's literally a straight line. Femininity is all about curviness, and this, that, and the third. And then like straightforward and precision is like masculine energy. So the number 1 is masculine, and also it's assertive by nature because it is the number 1. I'm so pretty. So yeah, you have the number 1, and then you write this assertion, this masculine energy, over the number 2, and then you start to internalize what is the number 2 trying to tell you. Like, what does the number 2 look like to you with the number 1 on top of the number 2? And honestly, I haven't done this in a minute, so I'm literally gonna do it on the spot. But I'm feeling number 2 here. First of all, I'm trying not to correlate the tarot meanings, because tarot, the numbers on tarot also are kind of coming to mind now. And the number 2 in tarot is the High Priestess. But honestly, the number 2 here is feeling more like the Empress card. And I'm only saying that because this feels like a combination. Like the number 2 feels like taking one thing and then morphing, because like we said, the number 1 is all about beginnings, and it's all about DNA. It's all about creation. And so taking what number 1 means and then putting that on top of the number 2, how is it affecting the number 2? So I'm looking at it much more as like a combination. I'm looking at it much more as the development of number 1. So the development of the environment, the development of whatever that number 1 came from and where it is. So this is where your environment comes in at. This is where the nurturing that you are allotted in your lifetime comes into play. This is where the diet, nutrition, and I'm only making it so generic because I know I'm talking to people. But if this was spirit, I was like, if we going into like the solar system, stars in the universe, 1 will be a supernova, I believe. Yeah, 1 would be a supernova, and then 2 would be a nebula. And I only say it will be a nebula because 2 nebulas are the nurseries. So a nebula, though, honestly, I think a nebula would be number 3. I think the actual environment and the actual stardust and all the extra free space debris that's in the universe would be number 2. I say that because that is what creates the body, the vessel for number 3 to even exist. The nebula would be number 1, and then like the creation of that planet, like the actual action behind the creation of that planet would be number 2. So yeah, we're on to number 3. I hope that makes sense. So basically, the number, sum it up. The number 2 is all about environmental influence. It's about the concoction of you and becoming who you are meant to be based off of your environment, based off of where you are created and what type of environment you were created in. This is like literally so adorable. It's reminding me of just babies. Like it's reminding me of a baby inside of a mother. Like, and it's literally so cute in my mind because that is just so adorable. Like babies literally live inside of their mamas. Like that's literally so adorable. Okay, so let's go to 3. Let's number 3. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, y'all, because I really don't want to. I really don't. Okay. Now that we're gonna do the exact same thing to the number 3, and y'all should already be able to assume what energy, masculine, feminine, number 3 is. All right, y'all see it? Notice how number 1 doesn't have a number. Basically, if you understand the pattern, what's going on here, I'm using number 1 in all numbers. So who you are, how you were created, the purpose of your creation is all going through these states of existing. And that is how I learn numerology. Okay, so let's go to number 3. All right, so number 3. Right away, this is a feminine number. So we really getting into this feminine energy. Number 2 is a little bit less feminine than number 3, only because number 2 can really pass for, I don't want to say masculine and feminine, but I guess I can because of the bottom here. Hello, I can't. Okay, only because of the bottom, it's just giving that masculine energy. But number 3 is like completely feminine, completely girl. And this is where the Empress comes in the tarot deck. So the Empress governs the number 3, and number 3 is literally. Okay, so this is that nebula energy, and I think I can say that confidently because the number 3 literally. I hate to say it this way, but it literally looks like boobs. I gotta be honest. Like, it does. And breasts are, y'all know what breasts are used for. They literally provide nutrients to a baby. So, the number 3 serves as preparation for number 4. The number 3 serves as care. And DNA morphing into what it's destined to be, if that makes sense. So yeah, the number 3 here is just really just giving a womb. Dang, I don't know why I keep relating this back to a female body, but that's just like the easiest way to describe these numbers because like it's just like the unfoldment of life, to be honest. So the number 3 is just really just giving care and compassion and nurturing, being a nurturer, attentive. But at the same time, we can't neglect the universal aspect of this. So like I said, I think that would just be the nebula that happens in the universe. To put things into perspective, I think our number 3 would be the moon, I think because the moon kind of is fixed on this planet. Like the moon, the moon love Earth, girl, and really ain't trying to get nowhere. They be saying the moon finna go this, that, and third, but I feel like the moon ain't going. So I feel like that's our number 3. Yeah, I think that's pretty much number 3. I think the number 3. Y'all, like I literally have a whole goddamn book of numbers. Like I really probably should have brought it out here. I really didn't. I thought I could do some spot, but actually I'm a little rusty and dusty. Like I'm a little rusty and dusty when it comes to these numbers, child. I'm so pretty. Like but anyways, yeah, so what I was talking about? Okay. So let's go to number 4. I'm tired. But I hope y'all getting the drift here. Like, I hope y'all understand what's going on. What is really okay? All right, y'all. So I want y'all to guess number 4. Guess masculine or feminine for number 4. What's T? What is T? Okay, and if you say masculine, you are correct. So number 4 is definitely masculine. And honestly, you can tell how masculine number 4 is. It has a straight back. It has a straight persona. And then with the 1 on top of it, it kind of reminds me of a 1, just misfigured, to be honest. All right, so the number 4 here, give me a minute. So I'm going to talk through it. The number 4 is like really giving me the energy of trying to break away. The number 4 is like a bird leaving the nest. The number 4 is independence, for sure. And that's kind of crazy because I think in tarot the number 4 is the emperor. How cute is that? So yeah. So I think the number 4 is all about and it's about this is the energy of carving out a new life, honey, creating a new life for yourself, being a new person, like. And I hate to say it like that, but the number 4 just genuinely just feels like the energy of, girl, please get up off my lip, of of course, but it feels strong. The number 4 just feels like it's just ready. She ready. But yeah, it's just ready. Like the number 4 is, what is the word? Determined. Very determined. And I don't like the word discipline because I'm not really giving discipline. It's more so just giving like, I know what I need to do. It's innate. Like nobody has to tell number 4 what to do because the number 4 was born to do what number 4 is going to do. So the number 4 understands itself highly. Like, y'all see my anyways, so yeah. The number 4 gets down and the number 4 don't play. So, but anyways, I hope y'all get number 4. Let's move on to number 5. Okay. Oh, hold up. I really hope y'all understand what I'm saying here. I know I'm being like jokey, this, that, but like I'm actually being serious. And I know I could go much, much, much deeper, but this is the base right now. This is what's meant to come out. Don't rush me. Okay. All right. Let's move on to number 5. All right, everybody. Y'all know the drill. Guess masculine or feminine for the number 4. Number 5. Okay, I had to give y'all a minute because number 5 is starting to look like, or not even look like, but give the energy of number 2. Hold up, let me show y'all. And I only say that because the number 5 has a mix. The number 5 has the straight, like the number 2. And the number 5 also has the curve, like that. So I'm going to give number 5 the benefit of the doubt. Honestly, I think I'm just going to give I'm going to give number 5. Nah, this is kind of hard. I'm not sure if number 5 is masculine or feminine. I'm going to give it feminine. And I know I'm probably wrong because in tarot, the number 5 is, not in tarot, but astrology, the number 5 is ruled by Leo, the sun, which is masculine. But it don't feel masculine here. It feels more so feminine. And I only say that because I guess of how I drew it. But the bottom part, the part that's more curvy, feels a little bit more impactful than the top. And number 5 is, honestly, it definitely kind of does feel egotistical. The number 5 is starting to get into more of a sense of self type of feeling. The number 5 feels a lot like who, like the number 5 feels like questioning. Y'all gotta just understand what I'm saying. And I'm saying that because you see how the top, remember in the number 1, how I mentioned the number 1, you have the head right here, right? The number 5 looks like it has like the head at the top. It's just sticking out now. But then it also has this bottom curve. So it's like it's giving me the energy of I want to spread my wings. I am spreading my wings, but I also want to be taken care of. I don't want to be so independent. Like, where is my team? Where's my, where's my support system? Like I can't do this life on my own, you know? That's what the number 5 is giving me. Yeah, so I think the number 5, the sum of the number 5 honestly is about connection. The number 5 feels through the senses. I think this is where the senses are the most passionate, the most vibrant, because the number 5 is feeling its way through its reality. Then no, like in the number 4, like the number 4 is more so just doing things because it feels right. Number 5 is choosing to do things because you have an option now. So either it's not about if it feels right. And let me describe that. Like I am on YouTube right now because, well, I mean, this probably could be number 5. Let me think of something as a non. Okay, basically, a number 4 is what I'm trying to say. Is a number 4 is non-negotiable. Like number 4, I woke up this morning and I worked out. That could too, but not really because it's kind of a non-negotiable. Like I can't start my day working out. So it's just like that's a number 4. But a number 5 is being on YouTube right now. Really not, but it kind of is because I have a choice to be on here. It's a choice for me to express myself like this. But exercising is not a choice because you know how you feel if you don't do it. So you get what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying here. The number 5 is about what makes you feel. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel like, yeah, this is for me? You get what I'm saying? Moving on. All right, let's go to number 6, my favorite number. I think I'm actually past 6, I think we're, okay. The prettiest. All right. All right, Joy. The number 6. Literally, y'all already know. Masculine and feminine. Yep. Because I know y'all know it's feminine. All right, so when talking about the number 6 is a girl. I'm sorry, but the number 6 is great. Like, and I only say that because it's obvious. It's literally obvious. Like, I think that's so far. Yes, it is. So far, number 6 is the only number that has a loop on it. 3 was getting close to it. 3 was getting close. But number 6, almost cuss. What can you say? What can you say? So let's dissect the number 6. Looking at how the number 1 sits on top of the number 6, I think my first observation would be the fact that number 6 is not aligned with number 1. Number 6 has like a completely different way of operating. Like number 6 is literally self-absorbed. Literally conscious AF. And the number 1 does not like to be in the number 6 because the number 1 likes precision. One likes logic. Like the number 1 likes to know what's going on. And the number 6 is like, what you even here for? You can go on the 7, 6, 7. But you know, like it's just like number 6 is just it's like I'm sorry, but I never even felt the number 6 like this before. But it's just like the number 6 just feels like in this moment, the number 6 feels like she want to be free. The number 6, y'all, I'm sorry I'm giving these goddamn numbers personas, but y'all have to just catch my drift, catch my vibe here. Like look at the number 6 and how the number 1 don't even contain itself in the number 6. And granted, I did write it like that, but that wasn't intentional, child. So the way that I wrote it is also giving me like another type of perspective of it. Like the number 6, you can't contain the number 6. The number 6 is very, very free. The number 6 is like, it only, when you see the number 6, it's starting to just give me energy of no. Like the number 6 knows how to say no. It does. And oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Number 5, we were talking about how number 5 is all about a choice that you can consciously make. So the number 6 is all about refining these choices, refining why you chose that in the first place, cleaning things out. Number 6 is like a cleansing number. Like number 6 is like, I like this, but not really. Not really. Let's move on. Like, let's do something else. Let's try something else. You get what I'm saying? That's 6. Let's go to 7. Let's do number 7. All right, y'all know the drift. Gonna start assuming masculine and feminine. We almost done. We got 3 more numbers. Okay. All right, we got number 7. We getting through there, girl. If you guessed masculine, you were correct. So basically, the number 7 is, well, I think it's definitely masculine because, I am feeling like it's a little feminine only because it reminds me of like a snake. And it just reminds me, the number 7 reminds me of so much wisdom. Like the number 7 just know what it's talking about. Like, right, it looks like the number 7 is like the hermit, like for real. So in this context, I feel like the number 1 happy in the number 7 because it can kind of like be in this energy of learning again. Like it can kind of, let its hair out and be like, what can you teach me? What am I finna learn right now? Like what, what? Like, you get what I'm saying? So, yeah. So the number 7, yeah, the number 7 is a very, very, very wise number. And only from experience. Only from experience. Like 7 knows who it is, who it ain't. Like the number 7 knows where to go, where to not go. The number 7 know how much it can or can't take. Like the number 7 just don't play at all. Like it just don't. I'm sorry. It's very, very mature. A very mature number. Let's move on to number 8. I don't even know what else to say about number 7. All right, y'all. Yes, masculine or feminine? Feminine, obviously. So now we have our second double. So we was kind of slick getting a double in the number 3, and then we was kind of slick getting a number in the double in the number 6. Now we finally got our double. The most feminine side. So next to number 6, number 8 is probably one of the most feminine. They're more feminine. Anyways, we'll go over that later. But yeah. So usually detects patterns. It usually detects cycles. I'm not really getting no vibes. Like the number 8 here is really honestly feeling more so like consistency, repetition, routine. Like it's feeling like I know this works for me. So why would I what I have going on? That's what the number 8 is feeling like to me. Like yeah. It just feels like a lifestyle. And if I'm thinking of it cosmically, number 8 would be like the solar system. And how I'm not sure. I think it is. I'm not sure. And I would hate to sound ignorant talking about the solar system. But think number 8 as like those that's almost crazy because literally, okay, just hear me out. But yeah, the number 8 is like the invisible string that all the planets orbiting the sun. And then I think it's crazy because when you look at the number 8, it's literally like wrapped around it, so you can't really get out of that orbit. So it's like really reminded me if you've ever seen like the planets surrounding the sun, I can literally see them doing that on the backs of the number 8 because the number around itself. You get what I'm saying? So that's honestly crazy. But yes, the number 8 is like really, really, really good at knowing what to do. Really good at maintaining, like I said, very responsible number. And very stable number 2. The number 8 feels fixed in nature. And I say that because the number 8 just don't really want to what it has going on. Like this works. Like I did it. Like what now? Like very, very, very comfortable number. And this could honestly be either a good or a bad thing, to be honest. Like I told y'all from the beginning, there's polarities to everything. Whether this is a good type of cycle, a good type of routine, one where you are growing progressively, and if not, if that's not your goal, at least one where you are maintaining your accomplishments, I guess, or not even your accomplishments, but what has brought you to this far. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Like the number 8 is just big on maintaining, honey. Maintaining. Okay. All right. Let's go to the number 9. All right. All right, y'all, we made it to the end. Now, I know by now, y'all can guess this. Feminine or masculine? Yes, feminine. Yes. Okay, number 9, y'all, we got another loop here. We got another loop. So she's looking, but we also have a straight line. So she's looking like through either masculine or feminine. It's up to her. But I think she's feminine now. So number 9, obviously, if we came from number 1 and now we're at number 9, it's the ending. Obviously, the number 9 is the completion of a life cycle, a lifespan, an ideology. And I don't really like making it too generic for humans, but I'm talking to humans. So the number 9, ecosystem, not ecosystem, but well, I could say ecosystem, but I don't really want to. I want to take it back to the universe. The number 9 in the solar system would be another supernova. That's crazy. I say that because 9 is like preparation for that next supernova. Like 9 would be what you can expect before there's another supernova. Like the 9 is the 9. Oh my gosh, my literal acrylic broke. I'm pissed. But anyway, so the number 9 is big on wrapping things up. Very reflective number. Very as well. And the type of wisdom that the number 9 contains is one that is really experienced at the end of a lifetime. Like this is one where in a meditation, whatever the number 9 has contributed to that entire lifetime, it can be felt then. Like the number 9 is all about resonance, and it's all about the completion of who you are. Like the number 9 is a very, very serene number, very peaceful number. You have given all that you can give, So it's just like the number 9 kind of resonates in that energy of, okay, this is the end. Is this the? So yeah. Yeah. Oh baby. All right. Let's go now to number 0, y'all. I haven't forgot. And we just gonna go ahead. It don't feel right now putting the 1 on it. So let's just go ahead and put a 1 on. Which really is stupid, to be honest. We should put a 0 on all of the numbers. But it don't feel right putting a 1 on that. But we just gonna do it anyway. It don't feel right at all. So I really don't think I should have did that, but I'm gonna let y'all guess anyway. 0 is what? Masculine or feminine? If you've been listening, I already told you the answer. Yep, feminine. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Let's talk about it. 0 is nothing. Nothingness. Okay? And honestly, I don't know how something can come from nothing. That's beyond me. That is beyond me. But we are. So the number 0 is like, what can I say? Think of the number ocean. And think of it as the ocean unattended, which is unrealistic, but that's just the vibe of the number 0. Like the number 0 is like space without time. Wow. It's getting deep. The number 0 is like you existing without humans, without other people, without anybody to experience it. The number 0 is existence itself. It's life itself. Wow, I think I got a new favorite number. So, yeah, y'all. I'm going to stop there. So, okay. So, basically, we went through all of the numbers. I do want to see if it's more masculine than feminine. Let's count how many feminine we have. I think it is more feminine. We got 1, 2 feminine, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's actually 5 and 5. Honestly, because the one made me feel like they masculine and feminine, I did not count them. So 5 and 5. That's so cute. Let me show y'all. The ones with the mark are the feminine ones, and then the ones that don't have a mark are the masculine ones. But because I think we did kind of deem some of those as feminine, but I'm leaving them alone. So yeah, I hope this made sense, y'all. Basically, when it comes to astrology and reading angel numbers, on intuition. It's your own ideology. It's your own development of your inner self, and it's your ability to understand what you are interpreting when you see these numbers. Like when you are understanding what point in time these numbers happen, which point in time you can pinpoint what number is actually happening. That is how you can read a number. Like let's say 3333. It's so hard to do on the spot. 333. Obviously, let's just do it on the spot. Obviously, when we have the number 3, there is some development there. So there is a sense of self there. There is a support system there. And then the number 3 at this point is in that energy of becoming. So the number 3, and then seeing it 3 times would be like a transformation of the physical body, a transformation of the spiritual body, transformation of the mental body, all in preparation for the number 4, so that you're able to be more in the moment and not so much trying to fix yourself or be something. You just are. 333 would be a preparation, a huge transformation, life preparation for the number 4, where you are independent, where you're able to see clearly without being told where to go, this, that, and the third. So when you're reading numbers, you detecting where that number is being shown to you in your life, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to say it, y'all. So yeah, numbers are pinpoints. They are guides. Numbers are estimation, are hints, clues. They are confirmation. They are whatever you want them to be. So yeah, the biggest message here would just be take your time. Take your time. Go through each number, see how it makes you feel. Like, and you don't have to do what I did, but that's just how I did it. So yeah. Bye. I think I'm done here. I'm finna get on Instagram. I just messed up my lip. But I'm finna get an Instagram girl. I'm cute girl. So yeah, bye y'all.